Hello, 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 fans, followers. Thank you for stopping by, stepping in, sticking around with me, Daddy D-Man81 on YouTube. Bringing to you today Heroes of Might and Magic 5. This is the expansion, Tribes of the East. This is one of my favorite games from the 90s. It is turn-based strategy, so you make a turn every turn. You do what you can, and then you end the turn, wait for everybody else to make their turn, and then it comes back to you. This game, you build up heroes, and the heroes have armies, and they follow each other. Anyway, there's 8 different factions, and it's all hard to explain, but without further ado, I'm going to get into it with this video. So, enjoy. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Who's afraid of this or that? Every corner a challenge. B. All the signposts a clue for thee. Land of wonder fought by two. Light versus dark, so it's true. Light dragons, dark dragons, what shenanigans? Brutal bloodshed upon this land. Cast all creatures from thy hand. No end in sight, no peace abound. Intervention must be found. Guardians come and guardians hath slain. Dragon spirits die in vain. Bloodstones scatter, land of wonder. Thus destiny to blunder. Such guardians to plunder. Restore your spirit of thunder. Hello, 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 fans and friends and followers. What am I getting into today? This is a retro game, a favorite of mine. Heroes of Might and Magic 5. Classic game series. Graphics are literally old school. You can see, I'm sure. And this game is it's an absolute gorgeous game. Graphics wise, maybe not so, but gameplay, oh yeah. So many options, 8 different characters or 8 different factions to play through. And so today I'm actually playing on a map that I've been working on. An 8-player map I call Land of Wonder. Yes, I came up with that poem all by myself. Never thought I was a poet, did you? So this will be the first playthrough that I'm actually putting on YouTube, and I'm hoping that everything goes well with this match. This game takes forever and then some to play through, so this first episode probably won't get very far, I'm assuming. But let's go ahead and just keep going through, and hopefully we ignore any alerts of messages and stuff like that. But in Heroes of Might and Magic 5, you choose a faction, and you start off with the hero, basic, and then you go and explore the map with that hero. And then your castle can, you build your castle slowly, and I'll show you. So 3 buildings to start off with. I'm only Town Hall level 2. If I open up the scroll down here, you see all the different buildings that I get to. Each one requires a specific building or whatever to get to it. And the ultimate castle I think is level 15, and everything here being built. I'm not going to go through all of it now. Take me the entire video explaining everything, but I'll go through it along the way. So first thing I'm going to do is want to build either a peasant hut, or I usually wait for the marketplace until I actually getting somewhat low on resources, and I could build the blacksmith to get siege units. They're usually pretty expensive out of the castle. You could get siege units from a building on the map when you find it, so I usually wait and don't build the blacksmith unless I have to. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. I did a test run with about the volume that it's at right now, and it didn't sound like it was that loud on the playthrough, so it sounds loud to me, but I hope I'm not yelling too much, just keeping it above the music level. Let's go ahead and get that peasant huts, get that started. Once you build a particular building, you come in and you build all the creatures through here. Anything along this line right here will be the basic level 1 without upgrading, and then each building will have its own upgrade accessible in the future, so that there's even more building options besides what you actually saw, all the creature buildings. The, what do you call them, the dormitories for each creature has an upgrade option, and once you upgrade it, you have 2 more upgrade options for that creature. For the most part, each option has each creature upgrade is either offensive, defensive. You kind of choose between the two, and they kind of got slightly different skills. So with that said, my friend Pilot Miner was texting me, and if you're watching this afterwards, now you know that you were interrupting my video. But that's okay. Hopefully he doesn't keep going. I'll have to pause the video if he does. So what the peasants are, literally just the front runner, front line soldiers, and they die easily. But if you can keep them alive, the longer you keep them more alive. You've got all these abilities right here you go through and read. No other faction has a creature like the peasant. Here for the knights, the peasant has taxpayer. So it's 1 per 1. So every unit adds 1 gold to my income every turn. Oh, the game is turn-based strategy. But so again, so 22 I just added. With 22, I'm making 22 gold per turn with that stack. So go ahead and cancel out. I'm going to leave them there. I'm actually going to come in and see if there's another knight I want to hire, and I usually will hire the second knight that I see if I like the skill. If you want to see what the skills are, every creature of every faction, of every race or whatever has a special skill that's unique to only that hero, and you figure that out and coming right here. So under specializations and racials, you'll see this right here. So this guy, Vittorio Knight, is a siege engineer. My ballista under him will receive +1 to their attack for every level of the hero. Catapult's chance to hit the wall is increased by 2% for every hero of the level. So it's a siege engineer, and he automatically starts with basic war machines and basic counter-strike. And then with the basic war machines, because he has a boost on ballistas, you also get this ballista that you start with. So already, I'm already, right? Ready? Already? Yeah, he's starting off pretty good already. Oh, I gotta buy him first. So once you buy him, anybody on here, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate real quick, is on the inside of the castle. If I go back into the castle and I put him there, he's no longer at the gate. Now if I go and put him here, this is why I didn't send him out very far. You can see that he's in the front. If I switch them, they're separate ones. Come back in here, switch them, separate ones. Make sure, yeah, class is the one I want. I'm gonna keep. No. I think I will give everybody to class. You always have to have 1. Always. So in order to make sure you have 1, you have to come in here. You split the stack as you're moving it. You bring it all the way over here so that there will be 1 left over. He has to keep just 1. I'm not worried about any invasions or attacks right now. It'll take a while before anybody makes their way over here. Hopefully by then I'll see enough of my land that on this game the Cloud of War remains open. So once you explore somewhere, you'll always see that. So now I'm gonna go out and explore Stormdale Castle upon Timberwood Plateau, and that's kind of, it's just telling me where I'm at. Again, everything you're seeing on this map I made. This is a custom map I built from ground up. Everything is scratch. So you kind of go around, you explore, you put your mouse over various buildings to interact with, or things on the land. It tells you a little bit about it. Just hold it there for 3 seconds to show you. I should have gone there first. Sometimes I actually get a second, and I'm going to go ahead and buy him as well. I've got 17,000. I'm going to go ahead and waste the extra. And I just literally use the spare hero as a scout. Explore ahead. He's a ranger. He's not going to really help my knights very much. Oh, I should have checked that sign, but that's fine. Don't need to. Don't have to read the signs. It's just, it's helpful. I've played the map already, and I built the map, so I know kind of everything that there's here. I don't have to read the signs. So these portals are two ways. If I go back in the portal, it's a two-way to a random portal, and so in the map editor, you can assign each portal and gateway a specific number, determining the channel that portal uses. So there's an unlimited amount of channels you can create on gateway channels and whatever. But since there's 3 gateways, these 3 right here that I just went through, so you noticed I went through that one first. I came out of here. I went back in here and I came out here. These 3 are on the same channel. So anytime you go in one of these, you're going to randomly go to one of the other 2. It's a 50-50. There have been times in the past where I'm stuck going back and forth between these 2 4 or 5 times. And it's made to be annoying. Everybody's got that same challenge. All 8 bases have the same setup of a puzzle. It's just the puzzle's laid out differently. So I can grab a few things for free, but I don't have much to fight with. So I'm going to grab that. Can't grab that. This guy's going to make it challenging for me. I'm not going to challenge him. Not with the ranger. I think I might come in here with the knight and challenge him. But that is all for this turn. I'm going to end my turn. The computer, 7 different computers are going to now make their turn. So everything is going to go really fast. I'll just fast forward through all this. Alright, here we go. Turn number 2. So you're probably wondering what the heck was all that. Again, all that was pretty fast, and I will have fast forwarded it. But to explain, in time I'll explain all the races, but see if I can remember them all as I'm playing. Oh, portal leads to Timber Plateau. I need to fix the timing. It's a lot to read. I want to slow down, so that's a work in progress that I've been trying to figure out the timing. If you saw my message in Steam, that's what I was referring to. Spell learned. I got Divine Strength. So in this game, you do get Spellbook. So remember, it is called Heroes of Might and Magic. Of the 8 factions you can choose, 4 of them are basically might based, and the other 4 are magic based. So what that means, I'm not going to go through that portal right there. I know exactly where that's going. It's not advisable. Oh, I didn't get the... Okay, never mind. What was I saying? So the... 4 of them are might, 4 of them are magic. They could do either. Like, might can still fight with magic, and magic can still fight with might, but they have strengths in either, and weaknesses as well. And all that will be seen throughout. Let's go to fight. Let's see how Klaus can fight, I think. Oh yeah, moderate. Let's go. It's just a bunch of peasants. Maybe they'll want to join me. Oh, they don't want to join me. They want to run. So sometimes you'll get an option where the creature will say, hey, let me join you. And so the way I built it, all the creatures on your homeland, so this is my homeland, as I'm a knight, I'll find a bunch of knight creatures along the way. They will be more inclined to want to join me, but it doesn't mean they will all the time. It's a random number generated. So there's randomness to this game. Everything you built in this game, there's randomness to what options there are. So I'm just going to go ahead and pursue them because I want the experience. If I leave them, then they'll run from me, and I'll let them go. and I will gain minimal experience without fighting them. And the benefit to that is I won't lose any potential. I don't think I'm going to lose any anyways if I play it right. Question is, if I play it right, we'll see. Actually, I want to stack that and then divide it. 78, divide it, equal 39 each. Fantastic. Boom. Now you know how to do that when you're on. So first my knight can go, and he can hit either one. We'll do 2 damage each, or kill 2 each. Either one, not both. Or I can come in and see what. Guard selected creature by the hero against any melee damage. Fantastic. So he's not guarded, but every time he's attacked, I'll get a bonus strike on him. If I move too fast or any kind of information window and you want to go ahead and see what I was talking about, pause it, because I'm not going to necessarily pause and read all the detail for everything. Oh yeah, you're dead. So if he's going to go 4, and then 4 more, anytime you go diagonal, that counts as 1, I think, or half. I think it counts as half. So if he's going to go sideways, I want to make sure he's not going to be able to ambush my top one. So what I'm going to do in my top one is come in at that angle like that. So it's just one-on-one here. And now watch him. Oh, he died. I was looking at the night window when he's going to move. I didn't realize. Okay. Could be stupid, right? Come on, bring it. Oh, you're dead. So I only lost a few. They should have joined me. I lost 5. They'll be remembered. Long live the peasant. Always try to pick up any resources you see, unless you're like literally rich. And see, there's the join option, but this came from the hut itself. I knew it was going to give me creatures anyway. I can't learn confusion. Well, that's a bummer. That's random. When I made the map, I didn't preset everything. A lot of stuff is random. It's kind of how I wanted it to be. Coming here. I'm gonna pick C. Well, I don't know. Town Hall. Yeah, no, yes, no, maybe, so. Oh no, we're gonna go to the Arch Tower first, then we're gonna get that to Town Hall next time. Because here's a trick for you guys. Here is a trick for you guys. A new window opened up, and I'll show you that later. You can pretty much call caravans. Oh wait, no, go back in here. Hey buddy, would you like an extra 12 archer? Yes, please. Would you like my ballista? Yes, please. Have at it. Oh my goodness. And that's it for turn 2. Here we go. Alright, here we go. We are back. Let's see how this story continues. Mr. claws. What are you going to do now? I think we could take this right here. Join me? Challenging. Come on. Oh, it's the footmen. Oh, they're level 3. So the peasants that I fought earlier were level 1. Archers that I gained are level 2. And the footmen is the level 3. They're like the more fortified frontline foot soldiers. Can we get some here? Oh yeah, let's go. I gotta light and roll. if I die, we'll know that this was really stupid. Okay. This could be interesting. The numbers don't seem that bad, but they hit a little bit harder than normal. Actually, no. Actually, yes. Oh yeah, your ballista fires automatically until you get a skill that teaches you, that allows you to actually control it. So we'll try to ambush this one because he's closer, and they're gonna stay for now. Might end up wasting all my mana on him because I don't have a whole lot of mana. Mana, what's mana? Mana is your pool of energy used to cast spells. All creatures, all factions have mana, including the non-magical barbarians, which are the brown ones. The factions and the colors I have set are not necessarily the same for all games. If you ever play this game on any other map, it's just the way I set it, and I'll go through all those eventually. Now it's gonna get ugly. So when we're ambushing him, we gotta be careful on what he's up to, because he's still full health. I was hoping I was gonna do more damage by now. But if I move from the archer, he's going to go for my archer in a minute. Ow. I'm gonna start focusing on him. Yep, I'm done. Damn it. I went for the 56. He's gonna last longer. This guy's already gonna die. Ow. That hurt. I think I'll survive, but this is gonna be painful. Oh man. Oh good, you went the other way. Ow. Should've attacked. Oh my god, I'm dead. It's like he knew. It's like this guy knew not to attack him. Okay, we'll put on the archer. Attack my archer, you're gonna get the wrath of the knight who's level 1. Oh, I wanted to square, and I don't think that matters. Actually, I always wonder if you square off versus if you hit him in the angle. It makes a difference. If you play this game and if you know that, give me a heads up. Because I don't know. So notice earlier when he was back here or farther away, my archer had a broken arrow symbol, where now it's a solid arrow. If you look at his stats, his range is half. So when the enemy, when the target is within the full range of his, I think it's the range of his reach. So I can walk here. So within the range of this reach right here for one full movement, he gets 100% strike with the range. If it's outside of his movement range, then he gets only half the damage of the archer shot. So that's what the difference is there. And that's crucial to know because there's other races with different abilities. There are some range units who get full attack at full range. From this point forward, we are just going to go bloop. What did I do? I thought that was auto. I told somebody to skip a turn. That was dumb. There we go. It's just the same target. They're all going to do the same thing. So I put it on auto. If you ever want to auto, if you just want to trust the computer to do the movements for you, push this right here. When it gets to this point where there's only one target and there's only one thing that all my creatures are going to do, I just put it on auto. Prior to that, I don't. So I survived, and I took a beat. 71 peasants. Arrgh, and one archer. But I gained 544 experience. And I still don't have any... I still don't have a level. Put you there. I got boots. Oh, I got flying boots. Oh, they all get one extra movement. I didn't even notice that. So I'll find artifacts along the way. And that will be important to know. Yeah. I wasn't even going to read that. I need to increase the speed on all that. Or slow that down, whatever it is. So anytime you pick up a treasure chest, you choose gold or experience. There can be an argument for both, obviously. I always go for the added experience. I'll mention that in a moment, but here's showing a skill wheel, which allows me to plan ahead and helps choose skill sets for any of the heroes that you have in the game. So I'm currently looking at knights, and I will choose. So I think I'm going to go with archery. And I have a skill wheel, so I had to pause. You won't see it because I'll bleep it out. I have a skill wheel that's outside the game, and it's hard to explain how it works, but and there's two. Let's go advanced attack. Alright, so now we are level 3. Level 3. That'll help a little bit. Meanwhile, my ranger's out here exploring for me. One-way portal, Griffin Hills. Beyond that, there's more. Again, I'm not going there. Just right across the way. But once you go, if you play this map of mine, which I'm going to hopefully release it soon, on all 8 factions, when you're leaving your castle, there will be a one-way portal option. Don't go through it until you're ready for a fight, because you'll be trapped. You won't be able to get out of it until you pass multiple challenges. They're not difficult, but if you're not prepared with an army, you're not going to make it. Oh, there's a sign there I didn't read. And that's fortified. They're not difficult. They're a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, so I'm not going to fight them. Portal leads to Sheller Pass or Thompson Pass. So remember I told you there's two options. And all the two-way portals have two options. So as I explained earlier, there's a three-way. Here, here, and here. And then when you come to this two-way portal, it's here, here, or here. And then you'll... Oh no. This one I think goes over to there. So I have to explore more before I can show you the full extent. Let's go in here and get something to build. It's all kind of a maze to be confusing. I was gonna do that. Okay, that'll help me with money in the future. And it'll also advance me to a level 3. So next I think I'm going to be able to get the barracks, which gives me that footman, the level 3 that I had to fight. Powerful level 3, the more powerful than I anticipated. Go ahead and put speed through this. Yeah, alright, here we go. As we continue. I think the next turn when I end turn, yes, I came over here, that's what I wanted. So you remember it was, I came through here to here. Now I could have randomly gone here or here. So it was this one. So when I go to here, it will be here or here, or I think there's a third option and I can't remember. Oh yes, there is, over here. No, that's the one way. I don't know what I'm doing. So eventually when I go through here, when I have a strong enough army, I come to here and there's another one way over here, and then you'll pass out of that one way to I think here, and then the trap of this one way is when I leave this one way, I can randomly go back to here or different one ways, and you can literally be stuck in a loop, or you can be lucky and get out of the loop. So I did that with all 8 factions. So if you're playing this and you go through those one ways and you can't figure out why you're constantly going through the same portal, just keep going through the same portal. Eventually you'll get out. And that's the way I made it to where you can't predict what's going to happen. That's the whole point of this map. You cannot predict what's going to happen. I am not going to fight the Phoenix. They are the Guardians that was mentioned in the poem. And what are they, Guardian? Ooh, look at that. The Bloodstone and a Dragon Artifact. There's 2 above land, there's 2 Blood Artifacts or Dragon Artifacts on each main land, and then there's 2 more in the Center Treasure Island. Times 8. The Center Treasure Island has 8 times 2, so there's 16 in the Center Treasure Island. So there's enough of the blood of the dragon artifacts only. There's enough of these to complete 2 full sets, I believe. If I did my math right. But I don't have to fight them, I can go over here. Intentionally made sure I can get through. If you go through the 2-way portals before anything spawns, you can go all the way outside your base without having to fight anything. Or you can fight along the way if you want. Oh, there's a sign here that says Guardian Phoenix keeping sake value, maybe multiple you seek, so... Oh, I lost it. Hold on. Maybe multiple you seek, so not casual. Take the challenge as soon as the next... Take the challenge as soon as the next are growing, you will see. So there's an apparent riddle of a challenge implied. You want to fight these as soon as possible because they're just going to get stronger. And let's go to this guy. Finally, let's take a mine, get a mine going for us, ore pit. So do I have enough of an army to go through the other way? No. I'm not doing that right now. Maybe my second hero, when I build him up, I might bring him this way. Or... let's go see what... no, not that one. Did I already build? No. Why can't I build? Oh, I gotta build the blacksmith first, that's why. Alright, I guess I'll build it. Because I have to. So when do I get more creatures, you're wondering? I should explain that. So notice here, I put it over. End of turn. The option is to end the turn, but before I end the turn, it shows options of what day it is. Day 4, week 1, month 1, and everything in here is a 7-day calendar. Every week is a 7-day calendar, and there's 4 weeks, I think, in a month. So there's only 28 days. It's not like the real life month, where it could be varies. So on the game, there's only 28 days per month, but each week has a different bonus. Or it could be no bonus, and that's also random, but that can be changed if you find the right building to realign the moons or the stars. But that's more on that later. So if you're looking on here just by glancing at it without having to actually see, day 4 obviously lines up. There's 4 blue slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just by glancing at it, whatever day is the last day highlighted is what day it is. Tomorrow will be 5, 6, and 7. So when it hits day 1, all the buildings I have. So hold on. All the buildings I have opened will spawn whatever this says right here on the day 1 of each week. Monday, if you want to call it that. So we're going on day 5. So I'm going to explain this. Teal would be wizards. Wizards are floating in cloud. There's a city floating in cloud, and I kind of made it that way. So I can't explain it all, but it's amazing. And it's desert land. It's really cool looking. So as we go on to the green, it's going to be hard to explain all this waiting, but I don't want to necessarily go quiet while it's slow. I could try and talk about the wizards. So I'm going to talk about the wizards. You get different, you get powerful magic abilities, and you get more powerful regeneration of your mana, and the creatures are kind of they're like titans. That nope, we're moving on. Green would be the rangers. I was hoping for that. I was gonna curse myself. Now brown would be the barbarians. So they live in barbaric, desolated wasteland, and they're blood rage, and they can't cast magic. And I'm trying to type. Here we go. So we're now on red. So the red player would be the demons and the devils, and they live in pretty much hell. I made it look like hell. There's fire and lava and ash all over the place. And the red, now purple. Purple would be the undead. They are the necromancers, and the dark cursed forest, pretty much, full of cobwebs and spirits, and it looks just fantastically amazing. If I would say it myself. The necromancers can raise the dead during a fight, and they can even raise the dead of their enemies. Once the skills get yellow would be the dwarves that live under the mountains. So dwarves could be above ground or below ground, whatever, but I put them up below ground on this one because I needed 4 and 4. So the dwarves living under the mountain, they have rune stones, and they can enchant themselves with rune magic and those rune stones, and they are really... Oh, now we're orange. The last player would be the warlocks. Warlocks are the counter to the elves. Warlocks live in the dungeon, and well, here we go. How'd you like that? Comment below. How'd I pull that off? So if you if you're following this after my commenting in discussion in the thread, at one point in time, the glitch that I was talking about, this wall was invisible. I couldn't see this wall, and I wasn't sure why. Hopefully it was just because of maybe I was trying to edit the map on an old PC, or maybe the PC I had was too, I don't know, challenged. But you can't cross this wall, and so it was kind of daunting to me when I discovered the wall was invisible. There's a barrier there, block that, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. If you actually edit maps, you know what I'm talking about. There's a barrier paint that you can add. Without the barrier paint, you would actually be able to cross that wall, because the wall wouldn't let you just walk right through it. But there's a barrier paint there blocking it, so it's more realistic that you cannot walk through it, which is what I want to do. Anyway, moving on. Let's go see what this guy's up to, if I can get some footmen down there before I go through that portal. I want footmen. I don't know if I want them. But it's only 10. I don't think it's going to help me much. In fact, I lost 70. In fact, I lost 70. No, I'm not going to do that. We're going to move on. We're not going to go through that. Unfortunately, I don't have what it takes to defeat one of these guys. Obviously, they kicked my butt earlier, and I just managed to walk away with a few bumps and bruises. But I am going to come up here and pick up this. Yeah, buddy. Alright, bye. We'll talk to you later. See? Now I came back over here. I don't want to come back over here. I don't want the other one. Ah, dang it. So sometimes when you're stuck and you're going back and forth, you're not getting the portal you want, go like this. Boom. And it's not going to guarantee, but then you just keep hitting spacebar until you get what you want. Oh, ha. See? Can I fight a phoenix? Hell no. I mean, heck no. I never did see what this other signpost says. And I'm not going to. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what that sign says. Shelter Pass, here you'll find gem mine, maybe 2 more loose let's see what it said. 2 loose resources, 2 portals. And basically I put the signs up so when you're playing the game, I know the map, I don't need to see the signs. When you're playing the game, you might not know that there's 2 portals here and 2 resources, and so if there are 2 resources, where are they? There's one right here, gem mine. There's only 2. There's only 1 here. Here you will find gem mine, maybe 2 mini loose resources. Okay, I see what it says. Just stuff laying around on the ground. Because I don't really have anything here besides this and the mine. That was it. So I needed something to fill in, I guess. I don't know. Am I blabbing? Tell me, comment down below. Am I blabbing? So this sign says access closed. Oh, just a gimmick, just a joke, because it's a dead end. There's something blocking the way. That one says something else. It's just, I was playing with it. So then you go here and you go, portal leads to North Cross Basin, and then I need to increase the time for the rest of that. Boom. I think this only has 1 entry. I think the final gateway, that there's only 1 going back and forth. I don't remember if there was 2 or not. What's up here? Oh, I can't get up there. Oh, I can't get up there. Later. Later. This guy? No. Oh, I could have grabbed that. I think he will. Or he probably won't reach it, but whatever. So usually after the first full week, I try to have the first, so I'm on day 6 right now. I can buy Griffin Tower, Fort. You know, I want to buy this on 7. Yep, we'll get the Griffin Tower this turn, and the next turn I'm going to get this, which will increase the amount of peasants per week. And then on turn 1, I will have this in effect for boosting the peasants for the farm. And I'll show you how to get more peasants as well from the other resource. We'll go ahead and build that. Got me a Griffin Tower, give me some Griffins. Woo! Look badass! So how's my castle looking? Look at that. It actually does evolve too. All 8 castles will do the same. I did not do that. I mean, I only placed the castle, but if you go and mouse over anything, that's the Griffin Tower I just built. What else did I build? That's the barracks. That's the footman thing. This is the archer tower, yep. And then stuff on the ground, like, peasants, peasant village, tavern. No, blacksmith, there's a tavern right here too. Tavern, tavern. So everything you build in the production, as you build all this, it will actually show up here on the city. You don't pick where it is. It's not like that kind of strategy building game, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. It gets better and better. Here we go. So again, I could try to fight, but I know that footmen are going to kick my butt. So all that right there is pretty much off limits until I can defeat them. So I'm just going to keep going. I don't even know why I'm bringing this guy forward. There's not much he's going to do until he gets a bigger army. You're in my way. So at one point when I was making the map, I was hoping that I could have made an actual bridge here. That was what I wanted to do, but it wouldn't let me. The bridge prevented any lower level traffic. Like I couldn't pass through the bottom below the bridge for whatever reason. So that's why I made a broken bridge, and I thought the effect of being a broken bridge kind of looked cool. Granted, the floating portal in the air, you just have to imagine that we live in a world that is not explainable, and this world has floating portals. So yeah, like duh. Just kidding. Anyway, mana, not necessarily need that all the time, but anytime you use mana, you have a giant pool of mana that your hero, like the more knowledge. I picked up something, what was it? This right here. These Crystal of Revelation adds 1 knowledge per hero. So for every 1 knowledge, you can gain an extra 10 mana per pool, for your mana pool for that hero. So if you look at him, it's 20, which restores itself 1 mana per turn. Or if you ever find a mana pool, you come here. So that's why you have to be careful in a fight not to use too much. Vinril is a ranger, and I guess they start with more mana because he's level 1 and he's got 45 mana. I don't know how he got 40. Now I'm jealous. Klaus is jealous. Like, how you got 45 mana? Get over here and give me some of that mana. Probably not. Hey, I was going to see what that says. It's just telling you where the portal goes to. So now you'll start figuring out, oh, this is this and this is that, like that name there, or the portal there, and that sign there. So in every area, one sign will say where it is, the other sign will say where the portal goes, I think. So like this sign right here is telling you where this general area right here. This, oh no. No, there's no sign there. I thought there was a sign there, but so this sign would be like the general area, and then the castle, and then this sign will tell you where that portal is going. So if the sign's next to a portal, it'll tell you where the portal is going. If the sign's out in the middle of nowhere, it'll just name the area. So as you play through, you'll start to recognize, oh, that's how to get to this part and that part. As far as the names, I pretty much came up with all the names by myself. Actually, I kind of did research and used similar names that are related to the folklore of that faction in regular folklore of whatever, like D&D. Like it'll make more sense later on. Like somewhere out there, whatever that name was, exists a knight something or another of something. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Isn't that obvious? So yep, I want to get that. So that's upgrading. Still nothing. Next turn. So it is now day 6. When I end this, I'll have more troops next week. But it's almost going on an hour, so I planned on finishing by 5 o'clock in the morning, which is 8 minutes from now. Yes, it's late. I play late. I'm a late person, so I might go one more turn, but just letting you know, coming to the end of this video, I will continue in future. Like I said, this game takes forever to play through. And of course, I'm talking to you guys, I'm going slow. It's not like I'm actually just trying to race through with the objective of fighting and winning. I'm more or less playing through to explore. But I wanted to showcase it because I had people asking about the map. Now they're interested, and so I figured I'd use this video to showcase it. And I'm talking while the turn is ending, so there goes brown, now it's red, the demons, and then purple. No, red still. So yeah, demons live in a lot of fire and lava. Demons can call upon more demons from their gate calling ability. Let's figure out, see what else. Oh, no, purple. So the undead have ghosts and zombies and skeletons and phantoms and mages, like dark mages or whatever, I don't even know. Their ultimate is the bone dragon. Yellow, the dwarves have shield wardens and spear throwers and bear riders and rune priests. Orange, the warlocks have Dark Elves and hydras and black dragon. Wait, what? Did I say black? What? Moving on. See what this sign says. Another cross bathe in here you will find War Machine Factory, blah blah. Access closed. I don't want to access closed. I want to go over here. Let me through. Oh, no, of course I ran out of movement points. That spoiled that fun of that joke. Yes, stuck up. We're not going to read all the signs, are we? No. No, no, no. So, here's the War Machine Factory. So even though I don't have all the war machines in the castle, from the castle, I could buy it from here if I wanted to. And I might. Having a healing tent would have definitely helped in that last battle I was in. So now we're gonna come in. I could get that. I could get a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Isn't that obvious? Let's go get the mage guild. Let's see what kind of magic we get. Sorrow, I cast sorrow on somebody. It's a dark. I'll explain all the magic later. It'll be another video. Let's go get more troops. See, day one. Now I can get all these. So usually, if I have enough, buy all creatures. Yep, I have enough, barely. No more. What is this? Well, there's all some of the creatures. It's just telling you where people are placed. And apparently I'm not on any of this. Oh, here I am. Heroes count. So I have 3 heroes. And I am tied with the other. So all these guys have 3 heroes. At least. Could be more. Towns count. Everybody has 1. So only 1 town per faction. You can capture the towns. Once you capture towns, you can actually play as those factions too. As you noticed, I already picked up a ranger hero. You can pick up random heroes of any faction as well, if they're accessible to you. So I know that having a ranger hero, I will try and go capture a ranger castle first. If I could take the ranger castle, and I know where he's at too. Oh, because I built the map, I guess I should, huh? Anyway, so these are wizards, necromancers, barbarians, and then shows you that everybody's got pretty much the same amount of gold, same amount of wood, ore, and then more stuff can go if I wanted to add more. I'm not going to worry about all that right now. I wanted to buy a new hero, but there's no hero available. Oh, I was gonna do something. Check this out. So besides the creatures I gained, so I got 28 peasants with that hero now from here, and then I go over here. I pick up 22 more peasants. And where are they? Not here. They are right there in the caravan. So chances are the caravan's gonna make it to right about. Wait, hold on. So go back in here, and now I got this tab that's opened up. Take 1 day, so next turn they'll actually be in the castle. That tells me that the caravan will make it all the way to the castle gate. If I want to try to block it off, I don't know if I could. That might block it off. That might block the caravan gate. So hopefully the caravan will come up to like right here. I don't know if it will or not. I could go all the way to it. That's just gonna waste a turn. It could be going towards the gate. Let's do it. I don't want to wait for him. I just want to demonstrate that you can get that. So when you don't have anybody at the castle to collect, you can call all your troops from the dwellings. That's what these are called, dwellings. You can call them all to the castle through the castle as long as the path is safe along the way. So now that I took the troops from the caravan, it's empty. it'll disappear. It won't go anywhere. Next turn, it won't even be there. Let's get one more turn in. Oh, it is 5 o'clock on the dot. Tells you how late this is. So after this end of turn, I think I'm going to save and end it here. But I do want to thank you guys for stopping by, stepping in, sticking around. This is Retro Gaming channel. I'm going to start a new thread of all my old classic games that I have when I decide to go back and play any of my old games, other retro games I have. If anybody here is familiar with them and you're interested, I've got StarCraft Brood Wars, I've got Command & Conquer Red Alert, I've got Endless Space 1 and 2, I've got Master of Orion. Those are all different games I could probably play under retro gaming. And there's probably more, I just can't think of all of them. So if you guys are interested in any of those games, leave a comment down below. For the time being, I will continue playing Heroes of Might and Magic in the future. I don't know how often I'll be posting videos. Thanks again for stopping by, stepping in, sticking around. And please remember, like, subscribe, and follow for more content. Obviously, retro gaming is not my only kind of games I'm playing. As you guys have hopefully recently seen, I play World of Warships and Civilization 6, and I guess Civilization 6 could be retro gaming. Actually, I have Civ 5, and I think I have Civ 4. Those might fall under retro gaming, but I don't think I'm going to fall back on those. So just tell me what you guys think, and we'll see you on the flip side. Alright, as this concludes the video for Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Tribes of the East. There will be more of this game in the future. I definitely enjoyed this game. This obviously was part of a series. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, follow for more as I continue to make more videos of other games as well. Thanks again for stopping by, stepping in, sticking around with me, Daddy D-Man81 on YouTube. I appreciate you guys, and you have yourselves a good day, night, morning, whatever it be for you.
Thank you, Jesus, for your mercy and grace upon my life. I pray all those who see this reach out to you one day. Thank you to the game developers of these games and more for the products you make. Keep up the good work. Last but certainly not least, thank you to all my fans, friends, and followers for stepping in, sticking around, and checking out these games with me. God bless.